Thank you, Phyllis. That'll wake you up. My name is Joni, and I'm pleased to be your service leader this morning. And like Joshua, at Unity, we bring the walls of separation down. I'd like to welcome you all, those of you here with us in person and those with you joining with us online. Hello to you, and all are welcome here. I'd now invite you to stand as you are able and say our affirmation together. We are a heart-centered community seeking spiritual awakening and transformation by deepening our connections with God, self, and others. Take just a short minute to greet your neighbor. If you choose not to, please just be seated, and that's fine. And when the music starts again, we'll come back together.
Hi. Togetherness.
God is in me and you, providing all we need. I am so very blessed, 'cause in my consciousness, I feel such happiness and spirit shining throughout me. So I clap my hands, and I stomp my feet. Being there.
Thank you. You may be seated. Unity of Bloomington is in a time of transition, and we invite you to say our transition affirmation with us. Together, Unity of Bloomington is generating an abundant future in expansive alignment with Spirit. We lean deeply into truth principles, live our faith, and trust the process. Our greatest desire is to be abundant and attract those who value spiritual growth, including our next right minister.
Today I start with gratitude. 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 Joy fills my heart. Joy fills my heart. If my only prayer were thank you, that would be enough. Joy and sorrow both can bless me. So I breathe and know and trust. Grateful, 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 grateful.
Joy fills my
Today I
heart.
start with gratitude.
Joy fills my
Today
heart.
I start with gratitude.
Joy fills my
Today
heart.
I start with gratitude.
Joy fills my
Today
heart.
I start with gratitude.
Joy fills my heart. Joy fills my heart.
Grateful, 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 grateful.
Thank you. Good morning. I invite you to take a breath and let it out with an audible sigh. Can we do that again? Thanks, I needed that. My name is Maryellen May, and my pronouns are she, her, hers. I am a middle-aged white woman from Bloomington, Indiana. I'm the 5th generation in my family to live in Monroe County. My husband, James, and I are raising 2 wonderful children, Augustine and Christoph, who are 13 and 10, and they're right over there. I was probably Christoph's age when my dad started going to Unity of Bloomington and dragging me along with him. I want to emphasize this was involuntary on my part, so it's sort of shocking that I'm standing up here today. It's probably a shock to him, too. It's also a surprise because I do not like to be the person in front of people doing the talking. I'm okay leading play groups, but if I have to make sense, that's a totally different thing. I'm very shy and awkward and introverted, so this is probably the most uncomfortable thing I could have chosen to do today. But when the opportunity came up, something inside me said yes, and I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to be up here today doing the talking. I'm so grateful to be a part of this community. I'm so grateful that I feel welcome and that all my squishy, sensitive parts are welcome here. So thank you very much for having me. In a little while, I'm going to invite you to play with what you're grateful for, and it may also be complicated, because real gratitude may not be so simple. Have you ever been expected to be grateful for something that you weren't grateful for, or maybe you weren't ready to be grateful for? Or have you ever had the thought, I know I should be grateful for this, but I just don't feel it? When I'm feeling scarcity and lack, I often say to myself, why can't you just be grateful for what you have? So how can we have authentic gratitude, and how can we have it consistently? I'd like to lift up unity principle number 3. We create our life experiences by our way of thinking and believing. We create our experiences by the activity of our thinking. Everything in the manifest realm has its beginnings in thought. Our thoughts are prayers, and we are always praying. We do not manifest every thought we have, only those thoughts that we hold on to and focus our energy on. I gotta say, this sends me into panic mode. Oh geez, oh no, I'm in trouble. My thoughts are prayers, and I'm always praying. I'm not sure anyone wants these prayers. This is kind of a mess up here, so I may be a lost cause. We create our experiences by the activity of our thinking. So if I want to be authentically grateful and have lasting gratitude, one clue might be to start noticing what I'm thinking. Arthur Brooks, in his new book, Build the Life You Want, that he co-authored with Oprah, describes 3 macronutrients of happiness. In a recent interview, Brooks said that people who scored high on the happiness indices were in balance and abundance with these 3 dimensions: enjoyment, satisfaction, and meaning. He said you need to enjoy your life, which, by the way, is not straightforward and not the same thing as pleasure. You need to have satisfaction, which is really paradoxical because you can get it, but you can't keep it, which is a real problem. And last but not least is meaning. And meaning is just completely full of sadness and difficulty and sacrifice. And so the result is, ironically, that happiness requires a lot of unhappiness. So hearing about this research about happiness reminded me of gratitude. What if authentic gratitude requires us to have some experience with not being grateful? Brooks also talks about how happiness is not a destination, but a direction. Maybe gratitude is also a direction. Coming into real gratitude might be a process and take some time. Being grateful might have to take into account the fullness of what's going on. There may be some suffering involved, or there may be some interior work involved. And, fortunately for us, it's something we can play with. In the words of Lauren Lane Powell, "Sweet Spirit, show me how to have fun with this." So I'd like to welcome you to our playground for gratitude. And first I want to let you know that InterPlay is an active, creative approach to unlocking the wisdom of the body. It's a system of forms and tools that allow for our fullness and help us remember our birthright practices of telling our stories, moving our bodies, expressing our sounds, and having our stillness. InterPlay was co-founded by Cynthia Winton Henry and Phil Porter over 30 years ago. In 1989, they started Body Wisdom, a not-for-profit organization based in Oakland, California. There are InterPlay groups all over the country and across the world, and now we have one right here at Unity of Bloomington. And I would love to see you and have you join us anytime you like on the first Wednesdays of the month. So let's take a breath and let it out with a sigh. Phyllis, you can play some music for us, thank you. And I invite you at this time to either stand or sit Or you can even do this in your imagination if you want. You can stay seated, you can stand up. We're only going to do this for just a few minutes. And if you stand, you can find a little space for yourself if you'd like. You can bring a hand to your heart, one to your belly if you like. There's no wrong way to do InterPlay. Everything I offer is just an invitation. You are under no obligation to follow these invitations. I encourage you to take whatever I'm offering into your own body and do it feels good. Take a breath and let it out with a sigh. Shake out an arm. Shake out your other arm. Shake out a leg and a foot. Shake out your other leg. Shake out your shoulders and your torso. Shake out what you're sitting on or what you've been sitting on. Shake out your voice. Stretch one arm up and the other down, feeling the side of your body, continuing to breathe. Now switch that. One arm up, other arm down, stretching on the side. Welcoming your body today. Stretching both arms up, feeling your feet on the floor, root and rise all at once, down and up. You can wiggle your fingers at the top, and then start raining your fingers down and flop them in your lap. Scrunch your shoulders up, scrunch them down, and up, and down. And roll your shoulders back, and roll your shoulders forward. And now, any which way, just move your shoulders around. And now knock your knees together a little bit, shake your knees, and then stomp your feet. Do a little toe tap, tap your toes on the ground. Now make a wide face and a big sound. Ah! And now a small face and a small sound. Once more, a wide face and a big sound. And a small face and squish it around. Rub your hands together. Give yourself a little scalp massage. Coming into our bodies. You can massage your ears, maybe pull on your earlobes a little bit. Massage your neck and your back and your shoulders. And check in with your skin. Just patting, rubbing, thanking your body, bringing you here today for all it does for you. Welcoming your body. Take a breath, let it out with a sigh. Thank you so much, Phyllis. That was beautiful. This time, if you're standing, I invite you to walk around. We're going to find a partner. And if you're sitting, just find a partner nearby. But this might be the most challenging thing I offer today. Find a partner. And if you don't find a partner, raise your hand and I'll partner you up with somebody. Okay, so when you find you need a partner, Maya and I'll be your partner. Oh, you got Michael? Okay, great. All right, everybody have a partner. And you can find a seat if you'd like to sit with your partner somewhere else, or you can stay standing. It's totally up to you. So you can sit for this if you'd like to sit for this. And folks at home, you can do this too if you have a partner, or you can talk to a plant or an animal or the invisible. Okay, so just make sure you know each other's names, or yeah. And then decide who is person number one and who is person number two. Okay, so person number one, you're going to start, and you're going to have 30 seconds to talk about a word. I'm going to give you a word, and you just talk about this word. You don't have to talk fast, just whatever comes up for you about this word. You could tell a story or share a memory or just any association about this word. And person number two, you just get to listen. You don't need to offer any feedback, you just listen. And it's just 30 seconds, so it's not very long. And I'll let you know when to stop, okay? So person number 1, your word that you're going to talk about is cranberry. Go ahead. All right. Now, person number 2, it's your turn. I'm going to give you a word, and you get to talk for 30 seconds. And person number 1, you just get to listen. So person number 2, your word is stuffing. All right, we get to do this again. So, person number 1, it's back to you. You get to talk about the word season. All right, person number 2, get to do this one more time. Your word is gathering. All right. Okay, person number 1. At this time, you get to describe something to your partner. So person number 2, you just get to listen. Person number 1, you're going to describe something in your life that you use that is helpful to you, a useful thing. Okay, just for a few seconds here. So go ahead. Person number 1, describe a helpful thing you use. All right, person number 2, you're also going to describe something, but you're going to describe someone in your life who is helpful to you. You don't have to name a name. This can also be a plant or an animal. Describe someone in your life who is helpful to you. Go ahead. Okay. At this time, I'm going to introduce a InterPlay tool that I find helpful, and it's similar to Unity, and it's affirmation. And usually when we think of affirmation, we think of something we repeat and say to ourselves. And there's another way to experience affirmation in InterPlay, we talk about it as noticing the good. So we're just going to notice the good. That's what affirmation means in the InterPlay context. So with your partner, back and forth, I know you've had turns, but this time you're going to take turns back and forth. You're just going to name some good things. And you're not going to talk about them. You're just naming them. So just going back and forth, naming the good stuff. And it could be something simple like, my cat is really cool. Or I could tell you about the delicious cup of coffee I had this morning. So just naming the good stuff, okay? And we're going to do this back and forth with your partner, taking turns. You're not going to talk about them. You're just naming good stuff. And we'll do this for like a whole minute, okay? So is that all clear? Does anybody have any questions? Okay, here we go. Go ahead. Okay, person number 2, if you remember who was number 2 in your group. You're going to talk about one of those things you mentioned a little bit more, just for about 30 seconds, okay? So person number 2, go ahead, say more. Good. And now, person number 1, same thing. You get to say more about one of those things you named or something else, but just talking more about something good in your life. Go ahead. All right, now in your partnership, you're going to go back and forth again, but this time you're going to name the hard stuff. Talk about things that are challenging, or you could use support with. And again, this is just little naming stuff back and forth just for a minute, naming stuff that's hard or you're struggling with a little bit, or you could use support with. So go ahead. So person number 2, now you can do a little more talking about one of those things or something else, sharing something that's hard right now. Go ahead. All right, person number 1, same thing. Say more about one of those things that's hard for you. Go ahead. Right. At this time in your partnership, notice anything that came up for you during any of this. You just get to notice with your partner for a minute. And noticing, you're just staying in your own information, whatever's coming up for you. Just notice what you notice. It could be a sensation in your body or anything you noticed. Go ahead. Oh, no, both of you together. Noticing, just noticing. Yeah, both of you can talk. So be sure to thank your partner. And you can find your original seats again. So in your seat, just take a moment to have that. Have whatever you're having. And I invite you to bring one hand or one finger into the air and move it slow and smooth. Now try smooth and fast. And now jerky. And jerky and fast. Now make a shape with your hand. And make another shape. Make another really weird shape. Make 3 shapes faster than your brain can think. Bring your hand into contact with your body or with your chair. Find another point of contact. Stretch your arm away from you, extend it as far as you can go. And now extend it a different direction. And shake all that out. So we're going to do what we call a one-hand dance. This can also be done with a finger or another body part or in your imagination. And we're going to do this dance on behalf of gratitude, on what you shared, the good things and the hard things with your partner. You're going to dance on behalf of the gratitude, on behalf of the hard stuff, on behalf of your partner, on behalf of you. And these were just a few suggestions of things you can do with your hand, but don't feel limited to those. You can also use both hands, and if your hand gets tired, you can always have stillness. Stillness is your friend. So we're going to sing a song and do our one-hand dance together at this time.
Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This beautiful, this beautiful, this beautiful day. This beautiful, this beautiful, this beautiful day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you for my friends, Spirit. Thank you for my friends. Thank you for my friends, Spirit. Thank you for my friends. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friends. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friends. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This beautiful, this beautiful, this beautiful day. This beautiful, this beautiful, this beautiful day. This beautiful, this beautiful, this beautiful day. This beautiful, this beautiful, beautiful day.
Thank you. So I'm gonna invite you into meditation at this time. If you wanna feel your feet on the floor, and get really comfortable, relax into the back of your chair. Take a deep breath. Let's do that again. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for helping us to notice the good and to have more of it. Thank you for helping us through what is hard and to play and dance with it. We're grateful for the complexity of being human and being one with you, living graciously and authentically in partnership with your love. I invite you to feel your breath to sink in just a little more deeply. Lean back and be comfortable. Listen to your breath. And now allow yourself to relish that for a moment. This body is breathing for you. At this moment, our hearts are beating, whirling our blood, refreshing, energizing, restoring, healing, without our ever having to think about it. And I invite you to imagine yourself present, fully present to all of that, to the beautiful, swirling energy of water throughout your entire being, bringing nourishment to your organs, lubricating your bones and the spaces between your bones, allowing us to have the flexibility to move our fingers and hands. And I invite you to offer a little prayer of gratitude for the body, for all of this. For it is through our birth and through these vehicles that we have the opportunity to be here and to play. And we often don't take the time to appreciate it. And so I invite you to come into appreciation of that which allows us to sing and to dance and to pray and to love.
I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed.
As the greeters come forward, it's now our time to express our gratitude for this center and offer our support for the ongoing love that we find here through our financial gifts and our gifts of time and talent. There's a prayer card in the seat back in front of you. If you have any prayer requests, please fill those out and put them in the bag. And if you're visiting us today or this is your first time, you may have received a blue sheet, and we'd love for you to put that in the bag as well and let us get to know you a little bit. Now let's say our affirmation together, our abundance affirmation together. I am an abundant being in an abundant universe. I am not dependent on people or situations for my good. God is the source of my supply. I always have something to give, and I consistently give it. I expect the best. I give my best. and I now attract the best in every experience.
Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful. 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 Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful. 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 I'm so grateful.
And I'll invite our greeters forward again to bless our offering. And we bless our offering with these words. Divine love flowing through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. And I am grateful. We have just a few announcements quickly. We'll be decorating our chapel for Christmas after service next week. So we'd love for you to stay for just a few minutes and help us deck the halls. Choir practice will be on December 2nd from 10 to 11 a.m. here in the chapel. Our next Course in Miracles workshop, led by Reverend Karen Williams and Wendy Wonderly, will be on Sunday, December 3rd after the service. And Reverend Karen is our speaker that day as well. Our upcoming speakers include, next week is our own Leanne Kelly, who's going to talk about My Piece of Peace. Followed by Reverend Karen Williams is Our Hope with Attachment or Intention. On December 10th, Luke Salmon will speak, and following that, Dan Pekarsky on December 17th, and they are following the Advent themes of love, hope, peace, yada, yada. December 24th is our Christmas music service. So December 24th, Christmas Eve, is a Sunday. So our Sunday morning service will be a music service, and we will not have an evening Christmas Eve service this year. And then on December 31st, Mackay St. Rain will speak with us. So we're looking forward to that as well. Have a quick announcement. We're having a little technical difficulty with our MailChimp program that sends out our newsletter. So if you missed the newsletter on Friday, our apologies, and our tech team is working on that just as quickly as we can. And we hope that's back up and running soon. So if you have questions about anything that's happening at the church, see a board member, email the church office, and we'll get you information just as quickly as we can. One final piece of business before we do our prayer for protection. This month, the Board of Trustees received an application for membership, and after much deliberation and back and forth, much back and forth, we voted to approve the membership of Ms. Maryellen May. So I would like to invite Maryellen forward.
It was all good back and forth. We love you. We bless you. We bless you. We truly, truly appreciate you. We behold the Christ in you.
And now please join me in our prayer for protection. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. And the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. It's time for peace.